Hey everybody out there in YouTube land, this is Brother Phil with another edition of the Sidewalk Saint. This is one for the lonely people out there. I know you know who you are, and hopefully this message got to you because I know it can help you. I've been there, I've been through it, more than through it. We all have. We've all been there, we've all done that. And I just wanted to help to fix that for you. So that's what this video is all about. So let's get right to it. So a big word that's being used a lot, I think, in the consciousness of the earth, really, and on YouTube and just everywhere, it's coming up a lot, is unification. Close that door. Is unification. So what is unification? In a nutshell, it's just the realization that you're one with all. Basically, in a nutshell. A lot of masters at one point practiced duality. I practice unity. Duality's out the door. Duality is another concept of separation. Therefore, it's not unity, and the consciousness of the universe is all one. So, duality doesn't work. It did work in the earth before this one, but it doesn't work now, and things have changed. Everything's changed. So what can you do about your loneliness? Well, let's talk about what loneliness is. Loneliness is the illusion of separation. You think you're separated, you think you're alone, you feel that. You sit there and you think about it and you zone in on it and your attention goes there, and so you're creating that. You create that through your thoughts. So think about that. Where your mind goes is where your life goes. So, you know, I'm lonely. I bet there's just a lot of people right now, and you got Brother Phil's love. I got a lot of love for you. I just got so much love for you. I know you're sitting there, coronavirus and this and that, and maybe you're feeling fear and anxiety and you're feeling alone. Well, you're not alone. And you need to realize that you're not separated. So kind of unifying yourself, realizing that you're not alone for even a second. You've got an arsenal of angels, some of them which are, beloved family members of the past. You have a soul group, and as you roll through, they take the other form and they assist you. But here's the thing: you got to let all this love happen. You got to let your arsenal of angels do their job. And this is a free will planet, so unless you say, "Hey, angels, come in and help me. I need your help. I'm just so alone and sad and stressed out in it, and I have anxiety and blah blah blah." Tell them to come in. They can only stand by until you invite them. Invite your higher self in. Invite your relatives in. Call out to a certain relative that you may love more than any of the others that's passed on. Call the one that's here on earth, because they have a higher self that can come help you too. It's much more multidimensional than you might think. It's actually what they call quantum. It's like everything is related to everything. Everything else affects everything else. And it's a beautiful thing to know that you're connected to everyone, because it really makes you react different to people when you realize they're your brother or your sister or whatever you want to call them. It helps you realize your responsibility to the person driving in front of you. You can't get mad at them. That's your brother. That's your sister. That's your grandma. That's your mom. It is. We're not separate. Nobody's separate. Don't think you're ever separate for a second from anything, ever. So, to stay on the point of how do we do it? So, well, that's a big part of it. Realize that you're one with it. And if you like meditating or prayers, you want to ask all that stuff to come in perfectly. Have a prayer of perfection or a meditation of perfection. Just bring it all in. And just say, I just need your guys' help right now so much. I need your help. Just come into me, guide me, show me the way, help me to have friends on the physical plane. Of course, don't be afraid to go out. You can do more for a person, a place, or even a country just through your thoughts of love than you can do physically on the ground handing starving people food. A group prayer will bring miracles. Like, oh my gosh, all of a sudden a whole nation will decide to go and feed the entire nation. It's more powerful. It just is. You can do it in person. You can do that in person, of course. But I'm just saying, this is where the real change happens. And maybe also another thing you might want to check out is you might have abandoned a part of yourself. It's a very easy thing to do, and it can follow you for the rest of your life. And your loneliness can be felt through the abandoned part of you, a childhood that you gave up on because it was so horrible. Or so there's the 3 levels I'm aware of: the child, and the teenager, and the adult self. And all 3 of them have to have accepted you. Otherwise, yeah, they can make you feel lonely too. So you might feel like pretty good sometimes, and then all of a sudden you're just super lonely. Well, it's a reflection of what you haven't fixed yet. So what you can do is you can just be very broad about it. I'm all about being broad and open, and even vague is good. Just say, hey, you know, what is, show me a picture of it. Show me which one of me needs help. I'm here now. I hear you. I'm here to listen to you. I'm here to accept you and the things that happened to you that were me, that are part of my existence, part of my now. And bring them in, and you'll see, you'll see a little kid crying because something unbelievable happened to him. And you have to go, and here's how you do it. This is the easiest way. Because you don't have to face every little last thing. You can take that child and literally, intentionally just embrace them. And I don't care if you're praying or hugging, all religions accepted, just as a person, accept your child. Bring them in and just say, I'm sorry, I love you. Come back to me. You're not alone anymore. I love you. And you probably will cry pretty intensely. And that's what you want. That means you did it. Cry. Cry, cry, cry. You got to let it all out and just see that child and love it and love it and love it. Love it like no one else did, because it seemed like no one else did love it, right? So love that child or love that teenager. Show to them that you have love, and they will be in peace and unify with you again. And it's I can't even tell you. Just know that you should be excited if you're going to take this video and use it. You should be very excited, because you're going to do great things. You're going to walk out your door and be a whole different person, because there's a whole entire quarter of you was missing. Wow, of course you feel like you're alone. You're not even a whole person. That sucks. And they're waiting for you. Your teenager is waiting for you. And your child is waiting for you. Your child of you. Or you're even your adult. You've never accepted. You got to accept them. Just tell them, I love you and I accept you. Tell them what you'd want to hear from God himself when he came to you and hugged you. Because guess what? That is who's doing the talking. You are a diamond core God piece of God himself, of light and love. And that's the truth of it. That everything around you loves you and hugs you and caresses you. Everything around you loves you and just wants everything to come to you. Money and loved and boyfriends, girlfriends, husbands, children, whatever you want. Whatever you want. Life wants to give it to you. So embrace life. Embrace your child self. Embrace your teenage self. Embrace your adult self and accept them. And forgive them. Because you have to do the forgiving. Don't try to fill up the piece of the whole with anyone else, because only you can do the work. Only you. But I can give you a good idea of how to fix it. So that, my friends, my lonely friends, is an amazing way to bring yourself back into alignment with not loneliness, with oneness. Unification is the word of the day. Become unified again. My brothers and sisters, I can't even tell you how much love I feel right now for all the lonely people in the world. I just hope, you know what, not even for me. It's not about me. It's all about you. I hope everybody that needs this video can see it and it resonates with you. Brother Phil loves you guys so much. And I really hope that this helped you guys. And we'll see you the next time.